Hey guys, good morning. It's Friday. We're in the studio and today we have a very special workshop. Now, as you know, I'm running a program called A Year with Frank. Now, in that year, you can visit all the workshops in Emmeloord for free and you get nice discounts on workshops on location. But we sometimes also organize special workshop days just for those guys and girls, by the way. Now, what are we going to do today? Now, a lot of the guys ask me like, okay Frank, can you teach us something about workflow? Like how to incorporate Lightroom, Capture One, all the plugins, printing, exporting to web, tethering, just how do you connect everything together? So today, especially for the students for A Year with Frank, we're going to do a workflow workshop. So I'm going to show you some behind the scenes video, but mostly it will be talking, so I'm just going to show you some mood impressions. And furthermore, the girls are now getting ready for tomorrow's open house, so I'm going to show you what they are doing at the moment. Okay, so this is one of the flyers that will be in the goodie bags. So the girls, Afra and Annemiek, just created some of the goodie bags, so we're going to show you what's actually inside. Okay, so Annemiek, what's inside the goodie bag?
Well, they get a little bag with a photo of you, Frank.
Well, it's not actually me, but it's a photo I took.
With the Sony, of course.
And Sony, from our friends from Camera Nu from Urk. You have to say from Urk because it's actually an island.
We got a pencil.
A pen.
And some leaflets about paper.
So that's from Qpix, yes.
From the McFun.
McFun over.
Bring a friend.
The Bring a Friend action, that's really cool, by the way. If you do a workshop in Emmeloord and you bring somebody that never did a workshop with me in Emmeloord, they are for free. So that's a really cool action. We started it for a month, but it was so immensely popular that we actually extended it. We have a nice BenQ discount voucher.
Of course, the light blaster.
Yeah, some info about the light blaster.
With you.
And for insurance.
For insurance, some bags with solar panels. Could be very handy when traveling.
Yep, without a doubt.
This is a charity event, back to front.
Okay, I'm ambassador for that website. They actually make wishes come true for sick children.
And a lot of discount vouchers of software you use.
Yeah, I see Alien, Skin, MacFun, Topaz. Really nice, okay.
Yeah, and some promotion for Silverfast.
Silverfast, scanning software, absolutely amazing.
Another Qpix folder.
Vivo Labs, our favorite printing lab and for developing film.
And they also sell paper. And of course the brochure of Exposure.
Ah, Exposure is really nice.
Including prices.
Nice.
And also a brochure of the HD Metal.
Ah, the HD Metal, that's also a way of printing, also very cool.
Another printing company.
Oipo. They actually always sponsor Hell Portrait in the Netherlands.
And some brochures from Ellen Groom.
Ellen Groom. Okay, so that's a really well-filled goodie bag in a week. So I think they're gonna enjoy that.
I think so too.
Now, talking about Exposure, this is actually one of their prints. Now, it's a Dutch company, and the cool thing is that, as you can see in the back, it's actually a mounting system. And you can change the mounting system to other prints. So it's a really easy way to transport prints. And you get really flat surfaces with the mounting system. It's a Dutch company. Check them out online. It's Exposure. Hey guys, we're done with the workshop and I'm home for a moment because we had to pick something up at the local toy store. And we say toy store, well, you know, we have a PlayStation 4 and although I don't play it a lot, I always love to find new stuff to do with it. And Sony just released something that's, I think, really cool. We still have to try it out, but I couldn't resist and the local toy store is a good friend of us, so they actually held one apart for me. So let me see what I got. It's the new PlayStation VR glasses. So I don't know yet if it's something that I'm gonna love. If I don't love it, I can bring it back. But I think this is gonna be really interesting, especially where the future is going for film and photography. So I'm really looking forward to installing this. But first, of course, I have to finish my work. So I have to get back to the studio. So let me see. And as you can see, our home is really close to the studio. So join us to go back to the studio for some final stuff for our open house tomorrow. Hey, Annemiek is working on a video for the Irex lens I actually tested. And she's almost done. So this is a review for Camera Nu, and that's a Dutch company. So the video is in Dutch. Now one of the cool things is that actually one of my interns said, it's so weird to hear you speaking Dutch in an instructional video. Because most of the stuff we do of course is in English. So when is this one going to be released, Annewiek?
Hopefully tonight.
Hopefully tonight. Great. So look out online if you speak Dutch, or otherwise you can still hear me speak Dutch, but you don't understand it. The girls are setting up for the open house tomorrow, so let's see what they're doing. So we have our banner from the Flashbender. We have our booth with books. The English books, of course, Mastering the Model Shoot. And the Dutch book, The Magic of the Small Strobe, which is never released in English. Sorry for you guys, but you can still buy it in Dutch. We have our nice banners. So they're really nice for the workshops. It's getting along. So we still have a lot of time left before the open house, of course, tomorrow. So everything will be different. But tomorrow you will see that in behind the closed doors, of course. So this is just a preparation. So over the years we created a lot of banners, of course, for Sony and the Flashbender and BenQ. And for the open house we of course put them all up so people can see what we do and which products I'm an ambassador for. So Annewiek is now setting them up with the help of Steffi, of course. Okay, so here we have one for the workshops. Oh, that's a high one. That was too high. Okay. So we have Sony, our workshops, the Flashbender. Over there we have one from the general work and BenQ. And then the two big ones. And Afra in the meantime is setting up the Letgo panel, which will actually light the booth, because the rest of the studio when I'm doing the demo will be pretty dark. So what am I going to do today? We're actually going to set this up, and tomorrow morning Nadine will come and she will actually clear off the stage and create a total setup here with paper and different models. So normally we mostly shoot one model or two, and tomorrow she actually brings a lot of models. So I think 3 or 4. So that's going to be really interesting to see what we can do with that. And this one actually also has light. And we also rearranged the rack for TerraTools, and of course have a demo playing for the new case relay and all other new products, so people can see what TerraTools is doing and what their new products will be. And as you probably know, we're the distributor in the Netherlands for TerraTools, so we have a lot of this stuff on stock. And we deliver, of course, to all your local favorite camera stores in the Netherlands. Okay, as you can see, with a little bit of light and decoration, everything looks a lot better. And Steffi is now setting up all the chairs for tomorrow. Hey Steffi.
Hi.
That's gonna be really nice. Guys, so I'm home at the moment, and what we're actually doing now is a Skype call with our friends from LoomCube for an interview on their website, and I'm going to introduce you to James. I'm going to turn the camera around, and on my screen there we have James. Hey James, how are you?
How you doing?
So you work
James
at LoomCube, right?
Yes, I'm the content manager and content producer at LoomCube.
Awesome. So what kind of interview did we just do?
So Frank was nice enough to sit down and just let us know about his career. We run a blog on our website at loomcube.com, helping inform new and experienced photographers in the different facets of the photography industry.
Awesome. Well, it was a really cool interview, James. Okay, we're now done with the LoomCube interview, and I'm gonna watch a movie now with Annewiek. And then, of course, we have to edit this video and upload it. And tomorrow is our open house. Now tomorrow, of course, we will film everything behind the closed doors, so you guys can enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Next week, when we do behind the closed doors, we'll actually also include some tips for you guys. So, have a nice evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow.